Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Spark, and I am here today with the Halloween event. I am going to be following it along as updates are happening, but I am going to go visit the beacons that have been reported on the planets that I can show right now. So far, there have been beacons reported on this one, and I think on... Hold on, let me check my notes. I think they've also been reported on 2B, if I'm correct. Let me bring my notes to bear. Yeah, B3, so it'd be this one. B3B. So I'm pretty sure this would be... Yeah. No. B2C. Yeah, so it would be... It's going to be this planet. And then it's going to be this planet right here, the moons, and then it's going to be B4A. So if you want to get to the beacons and hit them all up and get your information, I would head to those 3 planets. If you do scan them all, it will give you a special skin. I believe for the Anaconda, Python, Cobra, and Asp Explorer. Cobra Mark III, by the way. And I believe there's also settlements, so I think you're going to need Odyssey for this as well, if I'm correct. So I could be wrong, or I think you might be able to use Horizon. But I'm going to be making use of jump cuts and other editing, so do not feel bad. I will stitch it all together and make it look nice, and we're going to find out all the scary information together, and you're more than happy to go with the information I have provided and go forth with the evidence. I know I am keeping up with it via Discord and also Reddit, but I am going to be following it. I probably won't be trying to solve it. I know that it's kind of easy to solve and they're not too difficult, but I figured I'd have some fun with it and see what happens with everybody else's hypothesis, and I'm curious to see what information we will get from this, so stay tuned guys, I'm excited. Okay guys, I am back and I am here to scan this listening post. I do not know what I'm going to be expecting, so this is going to be new for us all. The trial. Okay, maybe you're going to need a Decipher to decipher all that. Huh. Okay, well, I guess let's head over to the next planet. I'm kind of curious what this says. If I figure out what it says, I will bloop it up on the screen and edit it. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I am back with some slightly more news. Apparently, there are ground places as well, as I was correct from my previous recording. I am stitching these all together when I go to edit them, but apparently they do go in the order of how they're lined up as far as the planets. So, as I said, it will be, as far as the order goes, it will be this planet, then this one, and then this one, I believe. And you basically want to go, it looks like, from beacon to planet, beacon to planet, beacon to planet. And then I will have the translation of everything going on whenever I go to record them and show them for you guys to read. And at the end, I will give my thoughts on the whole story itself. So let's get down and see what we can find. I am very curious to see what we will find. There is a lot of stuff on the ground on my scanner. Let's see what we can get. It looks like there's a lot of canisters you could possibly shoot. I'm more interested to see if there's any beacons going on. Looks like there is. I want to switch to that. Yes. don't know exactly how many there are. The accused, 5 of 6. So it looks like there is an order to this. So yay, or there might be 6 people down there. Hold on, can check and see real quick. Might be one there. Got some information. That going on. Another settlement upload link. Good. What number is this? And we got 1 of 6. So yeah, there's gotta be multiples. Yeah, there's one right here. Last one. So we did find them all, so that's good. And we're gonna take a look here and see what they say. Okay, let's see what they say. So we're gonna start with 1 and work our way. State name and occupation, Peter Canvas, the marine biologist. What the hell is going on? Hit confirmed. Enter escape pod. Nice. State name and occupation. I'm Pavel something Russian. It looks like. I run food stalls on Burbank Orbital. Look, I'm a nobody. What do you want from Enter escape pod? State name and occupation. Violent Hassan. I design interactive entertainment programs. Go. That's amazing. I don't want that. For a 6 state name and occupation, I'm Robert Butchanan. I work at Starport Hangar Bays. I am a mechanic. I mean, please let me leave now. I have a fit. Like how they just end so abruptly. So rude. Am I right? State name and occupation. Whoever set this stupid prank up, I want you to know that I'm gonna find you and break your legs. Jason, asking security officer. Confirmed. Enter escape pod. Interesting. And I'm missing one. Alarm dive special. I think I'm missing one. Yep, I'm missing 6 out of 6. Oh. Last one must be right here. Oh no, I bet it's over here with these towers. Nice. Okay, let's check the contacts. Because this is weird. It's weird that I can't find 6 out of 6. Could be... One, two... Oh, there's one right there in freaking front of me. What the hell? Okay, let's scan this bad boy and see what the last message is. I cannot believe it was right there. That's weird that it's all the way up there. Also, what the heck is going on here? State name and occupation. Accused of what? Damn machine fine, since everyone else did it. Amazing colors. Shuttle pilot. Confirmed enter escape pod. Record complete. B3B. Oh, so it gives you the information to go to the next planet. That is where we are headed, guys, so stay tuned, okay? Okay, guys, I am back with Beacon 2, and we are going to see what it says. As I said, I will put up all of the translations and stuff up on the edited, or right here, right when I show it, as soon as it pops up. And we got trial 2 out of 3, and as I said, I will pop it up here. And as I said, there are planetary ones as well, so what we will be heading towards down here will be Gordor's Mill. And also, I forgot to mention this in my previous little edit, you will need to discovery scan the planets in order to see the beacons, which is super weird to me because that would be for the surface, but this is up off of the surface, so I really don't know why they did this exactly, but hey, at least you know now. So yes, we're going to go down there and see what we can find, and I'll see you guys down there. Okay guys, we have made it to Gordor Mill, and we're going to see what we can find down here. I know it might seem weird that I don't just go find them and then do the recording, but I kind of like showing you all where they are, just in case you want to come down and look for yourself or have trouble not finding them. And also I kind of like the live reaction of it as well, in my opinion. But yeah, that's just me personally, so hopefully you guys don't mind. Sorry I haven't been posting in a hot minute. Things have been very busy on my side, but I plan on coming up with a new series of videos now that I'm on vacation, so stay tuned as well. A little update here in the middle of us looking at the Halloween event. I really don't know exactly what I'm looking for, but hey, I'll take some free materials. Looks like you got some free materials down here. That's always nice. Can't pass up that. But yeah. Let's see if we can find the beacons going on here. Ah, yes, there's an uplink right here. Cool. Let's take a look. Switch over to our scanner. I really need to fix my SRV settings on my laptop. I'm actually on my laptop doing this. Because I need to do some updating on it, and here's what I had on me. It's just as good as long as the video drivers keep working. There is a lot of conductive wiring around here for some apparent reason. This looks like a data point. I've never seen them glow purple before, but hey. Kinda curious. Oh, it just gave me a bunch of stuff. And yeah. Yeah. Oh, it looks like there's 5 of them. Those should be fun to try to find, if I do say so myself. Scavenger hunt time. I guess it's Easter instead of Halloween. Where they all are. I guess it would make sense they would be all towards the main center of the pond. Oh, there's one. I passed right by it earlier. Or was I blind? So yes, let's see what it says. Let me get my microphone in a better spot. And we got 1. Oh, we got 2 so far. We got one over there. I ain't fit my skinny ass in there. Probably could just use the main one. Around this maybe. Or random stuff. Looks like there's one right there, which I will scan from here. Nice. Always like to find them pretty easily. Looks like there's also another one right here. I think I have one more to find. Let me check my numbers. I don't care about that. 1, 2, 3, 5, and 5. 4. Which I have to guess is probably over here. Maybe. No, it looks like that one there might be it. Cool. So we found all of them, so let's see what they say. The Confessed One. I really wish they had audio for this so I didn't have to read it out. This is ridiculous. Who in the hell do you think you are, making us play this stupid game? What gives you the right shutting us around in pods like this is some kind of livestock? You want a confession? That's the plan. Gonna share it with the boss, huh? Is that it? Is that what it's about? It was a simple mistake, that's all. I screwed up a calibration of some kind of probe. Nobody knew there was a liquid hydrocarbonite deposit beneath the area where we surveying. If the probe safety mechanism were working, it wouldn't have drilled so far into the rock. It's the probe's fault. I can't be held responsible for the ecological disaster that followed. If I were guilty, then I'd been caught. Nobody's questioning the report except Milton, and that loser folded his argument quickly enough when confronted. The death of those creatures. Look, I got into the field to preserve marine life, not harm it. It's not a fault. You have to believe me. Now get this thing out of my skull. What the heck is going on here, guys? This is weird. Let's see what the next one says. Looks like there's more confessions from these people. The Pavel Malowski guy. I don't know what to say. I am forced to confess to something I feel no guilt for, under the threat of execution. How can you say this is justice? But then I think you already know what I'm going to say. That man, Mr. O'Neill. Do you know what he did? He treated our commute. He owned most of the residential areas in the outpost, spoke to us like we were his servants. Every month he knew regulations were obligated to follow, constant maintenance checks that were not needed yet we were forced to pay for. Prices for simple amenities increased 2-3 times a year as local businesses were charged outrageous rent. Expected to serve him for nothing. He fined us for everything he could and paid off authorities to ignore complaints. One day he comes to my stall to eat. As I prepared his food, he tells me I must leave my apartment with my family that evening. The look on his face, the smile, was that of the devil. It angered me so. I slipped something into his meal, pest control poison, for the sake of the community. He died a few days later. We were free of his disgusting greed. I will not apologize for that. Just let me go home. Okay, fair enough. Don't be a dick. I think everybody can live by that. Violent Hazen, software designer, confessed your crimes. I sell illegal interactive suits. The kind that people say are rumors. A lot of horrible things happen in the cesspool we call humanity. You have no idea how much it of it gets recorded. Police evidence blinks following around some hapless victim to be ship smashing into the ground or the side of a station. All the wars, the endless power grabs by faction and corpse is easy access the data and not where to look for it. A bit of hacking into the right databanks. It's all available to copy, and there's things are in there that would turn your stomach, believe me. Sick people want to see that stuff, so I coded it into suits and then experience that. A lot of credits. Give me 1 second so I can shut up my Discord. Okay. And we're going to go back to that one because I wasn't done reading it. It's easy to access classified data if you want to know where to look. A bit of hacking into the right databanks. And it's all available to copy. And here's the thing in there that would turn your stomach. Believe me, sick people want to see the stuff, so it's coded into the suits. And experience for me makes a lot of credits. Customers don't want anything censored, so I don't bother securing identities or anything. Not like I'm going to get a cease desist from the deceased. They shouldn't have been unlucky. Can I go now? This thing you planted in my head is sore. What the heck? Or is this like some Baldur's Gate kind of wormy crap? Like, what the heck is going on? Jasmine Marquez, officer, security officer. You can shove your confession down your throat. Didn't I get enough of fun out of your first location? Watch us march miles to the escape pod to find out there are only five. Must have thought you were really funny assigning the same one to me, that Butchum guy. He starts crying and drops to the floor, begging me to let him get in the pod, saying he has a family and all that. He's tugging at my legs, wailing through the snot and tears. The pods take off, the coward in him. Leave me alone with that spineless chump. Of course, that's what you did. That's why you did it. You knew I was the only one you deal with the problem like it was supposed to be dealt with. That's the reputation you kidnapped me for, right? I cracked the guy over the head and left him laying. Got in the pod just like you guessed. I figured you blew his brains across the ground afterwards. Screw you, go to hell. I'm not saying another word. Interesting so far. Some serious interactions. Mason Collier, pilot. Confess your crime. Why did you put explosives in our heads? Isn't it enough to leave us stranded without working HUD? Wait until you're gasping air? No, you maniac. You got off on pressing the detonator yourself, I bet. Fine. I know why I'm here. I've been haunted by what you did for long enough. May as well get it off my chest. They paid me more credits than I earn a year. The cartel, I mean. All I had to do was pick up some executive up in a luxury liner and ship them to the destination I'd been given. She'd spearheaded a new security initiative at some backwater port, cut crime. Didn't ask too many questions. I knew they'd kill her. If you met the cartel thugs, you'd have to know them too. Or you'd have to know too. The ex said, or EC or something, said they were going to meet some fancy security company to hash out the customers, to check out process. She thought the cartel would be angry about the new laws and wanted assurance that the security team would handle the trouble. Instead, found out personally that they couldn't. What I didn't expect was the cartel sending the body to the port in pieces, scooped up in all the bits and put them in the cargo canister. Oh, lovely. When I saw the news bulletin, I nearly threw up, but what was I supposed to do when the cartel tells you to do something that you're not allowed in negotiation room? I couldn't say no. Please, whatever crazy motives you have judging us, I didn't have a choice. And then it tells you to go to B4A, and that's where we're headed, and I'll catch you guys there at the probe. We are back, and we are at Beacon 3, or Listening Post 3, and we're going to check out and see what it says. As I said, I will put up the translations for everything whenever I get them, and also I will bring it up, and here's what it says in its weird voodoo translation. and then I will put up the translated version. Just make sure to pause the video. Probably should have said that before when I started this, but here you go now. So we found that out, and now we are going to head over to Downey's junkyard. And I heard some people say this place is pretty freaking cool, so let's go find out together. Okay guys, we've made it here. Let's get touched down, and holy crap, there's a lot going on here. What is going on here? Don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna land. Not the kind of junkyard I was necessarily expecting. But kind of cool nonetheless. Let's get touched down and check out those uplink logs. I can see them from here, so thank God. So let's get into an SRV and get on foot and check everything out. I also wish, well, I guess it would make sense that the SRVs would point out this way. Okay, let's check out these uplink logs, shall we? Okay, so we got one here. I like how everything looks like it's kind of bulkhead down or something. Like everything looks really secure. Kind of neat. There's like ramps and everything. Oh yeah, how many are we expecting? 1 out of 2. Final judgment. Okay, so we only have 2, but I like how it kind of looks half pikey, kinda. That's kind of cool. Yeah, pretty cool spot, in my opinion. Definitely looks like some sort of junkyard, I guess. Yeah. And then there's an uplog or a comms link here. And then we have 1 out of 2. I'm just kind of curious if there's anything else laying around here. Definitely pretty cool in my opinion. Kind of a neato little place, in my opinion. This is definitely kind of cool. Huh. It's pretty neat. I do say so myself. Huh. Cool. Okay, well, let's see what those logs say, shall we? Okay, let's see what they say. Accused 2-6 Pavel, accused 3-6 Violet Hazen. The detonator will grant you 1 of your freedom. Choose 2-6. What now? 3 of 6. One of us has to push the button. What? Don't play dumb. We started as 6. Now we're 2. They're never going to let us both go. It says grant 1 of you freedom. Freedom from what? This place or life? Tough choice. I can't do it. I don't want to choose. Fine, I'll do it. Wait, just wait. Okay, let me think. You said you don't want to choose. I don't want to stay here any longer than I have to. Either my head explodes or I go free. Not a lot to think about. What if neither of us play? Both our heads explode. You can't know that for sure. Have you seen the scars on the back of your head? You have one too. Maybe it's a bluff. It's a good one. I'm going to pray. Hey, why'd you take it? Would you just let me think for pity's sake? There's nothing to think about. Press the button. Endless. The others followed the rules as far as we know. Gave the murderer exactly what he wants. We never been given a timer, so maybe this isn't one. We can find a way out of here. The cop didn't play by the rules. They're gone too, but that doesn't mean press the button. No. I want this to be over. Just give me the detonator. And press the button. One of us can go home. Good luck, Pavel. It doesn't have to be this way. You can both go home. Shut up. Give it to me. Stop. You'll... Oh no, I'm so sorry. Uh, well, it seems like 261, which that was Pavel, whatever his name is. So I'm getting some like Saw vibes, if I do say so myself. So this is really creepy. So let's see what the other one is. The trial has come to an end. Pavel was honest in his declaration. He has followed all the directives eventually, and yet given a final decision to make. I'll choose a murder for the second time. A sin confessed, a sin committed. I have no more trials to offer. There is one last escape pod, perhaps, if Ma has stuck me to the true ruthlessness. I'll have to carry his guilt for the rest of his natural life. Thankfully, I'm here to ensure his punishment is administrated. The pods has been reprogrammed to enter the nearest star. The heat judgment will purge his soul. Absolution awaits. What in the heck is going on, my guys? What is going on? That is some crazy, crazy stuff. Okay, so I really gotta read the translated version of those logs. I will get back to you on what those said, but holy crap, guys. I mean, just from the ground stuff alone, there is something wicked going on. So I will get back to you when I have figured out everything. And we will discuss this together, hopefully. So catch you there, guys. Okay, guys. Let's talk about this little Halloween event story. This is some crazy stuff. As I said, I put everything up in the videos prior what was translated, and it's really just like a Saw movie. Basically, people confess to their sins and whatnot, and basically one survives in quotes, but they really don't. It seems like no one wins in this other than the person doing it. I'm very curious if there will be other events like this going on throughout October. Personally, these kind of creepy stories are always my favorite. I do love the attention to detail FDev really did put into this, especially the ground bases. I especially like the junkyard. By far one of the best planetary designs I've seen. Well, close to the best probably. It's probably up there in my top 3. But anyways, this story was pretty fantastic. I kind of wish it was a bit longer, but at the same time, keeping it short and simple and sweet. Can't go wrong with it either. It's not like they slacked on it any. They did a really good job on it. And I'm curious to see what you guys think of this story and everything. And I'm curious to see what that starport was they mentioned in the first bit of it, I think. But yeah, please tell me down below what you guys think of it, and maybe we can discuss something. And sorry if the video seemed a little fast, but I was a little bit busy today, so hopefully everything will come together smoothly, and I am excited to talk with you guys in the comment section. And until then, guys, have a good one. Bye. Oh, and shout out to one of my members from Cult, Deadkat, for supplying me with a lot of the information and the locations for everything. Great guy, very helpful, and I do appreciate you, man. Thank you again.